American Pickers fan shocked as Mike Wolf pays nearly $2K for old, yellowed 1950s car advertisement. Would you sell that? Mike asked Maryland native Jim as he spotted the plastic sign hanging from the ceiling of his garage, which he inherited from his father. We can talk about it, Jim replied. They're hard to get because it was dealership only, Jim explained, and they always broke. If you sneezed on the thing it would break. Impala era. Mike's brother Robbie chimed in. After inspecting it, Mike explained, the thing that is hurting it the most is the yellowing plastic, and the reason this is yellowed is probably because of smoking. Mike explained that dealerships were full of smokers back in the 1950s and 1960s. Mike offered Jim $1,000, but Jim said no, that ain't gonna do it. 10 years ago plastic signs weren't bringing that kinds of money because they weren't old enough yet. And now, they're coming around. I ain't gonna lie to you, I was thinking double, Jim countered, before they eventually agreed on $1,600. Meanwhile, American Pickers fans slammed the show as fake and claimed the latest episode sucked after Frank Fritz's firing amid the ex-host's addiction battle. On a recent episode last month, Mike and his brother Robbie Wolf, 61, made a pit stop at West Virginia. Mike paid a visit to Bon Bon's confectionery and hardware store in Mount Hope. While rummaging through the piles, Mike discovered an old Chevy truck, old theater signs from the town's history, and a Coca-Cola sign still in good shape since the 1950s. Also in the episode, a Methodist minister and circus ringleader opened the doors to the two hosts and showed them his collection. While Mike was making his sales, American Pickers fans were voicing their outrage over Frank's firing on Twitter. One fan claimed, American Pickers sucks so bad without Frank. So much acting and sucking up. Another fan said, show is garbage without Frank. Mike overpays for everything. Wife is gonna be happy with alimony. A third person argued, no Frank the bearded charmer. No American Pickers. Flat out. Another critic wrote, American Pickers is not as good since Mike got rid of Frank. A commentator chimed in, where's Frank been? Frank, 55, last appeared on the show during a March 2020 episode. He had taken some time off to recover from back surgery, which left him with 185 stitches and 2 rods in his spine. During his time off from the show, Frank had about lost 65 pounds and has been living a healthier lifestyle, and is sober from alcohol. He told The Sun that he entered rehab for his alcohol addiction in Iowa for 77 days. Additionally, Frank previously told The Sun he was now crossing his fingers and hoping for his own spin-off show. The host's firing was during his alleged feud with Mike. Speaking to The Sun about their falling out, Frank said, I haven't talked to Mike in 2 years. He knew my back was messed up, but he didn't call me up and ask how I was doing. That's just how it is. The show is tilted towards him 1000%. I can't even bend that far down to show you how much. That's fine. It's like you've got Aerosmith, and there's Steven Tyler, and he's the front man. I found my spot, I'm second, and he's number 1 on the show. That's no problem with me. Maybe he does have a problem.